Question 2. Okay, let's have a look here. Here's part A. Sketch this curve. I've done all the sketching, so let's have a go. 2e to the x. Well, e to the x looks like this, doesn't it? So 2e to the x, it would have gone through 2, but take away 5. So we're just going to drop the e to the x curve, which is 2e to the x, like this. And that would go through 2, but take it down by 5, and you've got minus 3. And it would just follow that same pattern. The axis crossing points and the asymptotes. The asymptote was y equals 0, so this would be an asymptote here. So let's just put it in the right colour. I'll put it in blue. Dark blue apparently. And that would be at minus 5. So this would be y equals minus 5, asymptote. This would be a crossing point. This would be 0, minus 3. An axis crossing point there. This, when does this equal? So 2e to the x minus 5, when does it equal 0? Or when 2e to the x is equal to 5. E to the x is equal to 5 over 2. So x is equal to ln of 2.5, which that's 2.5. Move that down to be the base, the log of the base, log e. So this would be ln of 2.50. That's another axis crossing point there. So I put these on the curve. Here the modulus, well, we just do the same curve here. So it's going to come down here, same as before. Oops. But instead of going around like that, it's going to go and be the modulus. So it's going to go like that. This would then be the asymptote here, which is y equals 5. This would be the crossing point here, which would be 0.3. Okay, and this would be not a crossing point, but it touches it here. So this would be ln 2.50. Touches. So I don't think it crosses, but it touches. This is a crossing point. Not crosses. Okay. This one crosses. Okay, good. So when does one equal the other? Well, the only point where they equal one another, when the modulus is equal to one another, they don't equal one another back up here, do they? But they equal one another for all values bigger than or equal to ln 2.5. There. That's when those values overlap. And this, that's the solution set there. Now we've got to find out when f of x equals 2. What does x equal? So here, 2, so draw a line across here. And we can find out So we just solve this then. 2e to the x minus 5 equals 2. 2e to the x equals minus, plus, it will be 3 plus 2. 5 plus 2 is 7. So e to the x is equal to 7 over 2, which is 3.5. And x is equal to ln 3.5 log to base c. Does the question ask for a decimal? Exact solution. That would be the exact solution. Oh, but it said modulus fx equals 2. So if we look here, if we do the modulus, which is what I didn't do here, at 2, we get this solution. Right. Which is the solution comprising of that one, but also the other solution then. So we got one of them, but the other solution for the modulus is here. So you've got to ask yourself, when does, so it's the minus value of the function. So minus 2e to the x plus 5. When does that equal 2? Minus 2e to the x is equal to minus 3. E to the x is equal to 3 over 2, which is 1.5. X is equal to ln 1.5. And that's the other x value solution, which is what we wanted. And there's solutions.